Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe it'll work this time. Hello, everybody. Having a little bit of a time getting the video started, but we're going to be just fine. This is a reveal video for Bannoch Brea of the free roam, and I hope that it'll go well. I'm hoping for the best. If that thing will get out of the way. Oh, are you serious? The son of a bitch is stuck? Oh, it's all right. Okay. There we go. We're underway. Not exactly the way I wanted to start the video, but we've got it started. And that's a good thing. Well, I hope you're all doing well. The last 2-3 weeks have been very busy here, trying to get everything sorted out. But, oh, I've learned so much, guys. Learned so much. Struggling, really, to learn, but I have done it. I wanted to reveal the new free roam, as I said, and I want to do it in a way that as the day progresses, and it will, it's going at a pretty good clip, you'll be able to see this place unfold, and I think you'll really enjoy it. I know that I am extremely pleased with the way it's come out so far. It may not be everything that I would have liked it to be yet, because I could probably work on it for another month or two, but what's that? It went away. Wait a minute, let me... Oh, the tree's blocking it. We'll have to investigate that at some point very quickly. All right. A little stutter there. Well, as I say, as far as I know, you can drive on just about any, I would say just about, I would say you can drive on every surface that you would choose to drive on with a vehicle. And I cannot stress enough how nice it is to drive this little go-kart. This little thing, this has been my go-to vehicle for the development of this free roam track. One, it's kind of quiet. Two, it's extremely strong and very agile. It will climb surfaces that you would be very surprised to see what it could do. Squonkie put the four-wheel drive to this thing from Nathan Biddlecombe's famous transmission, which in my book, as I've said many, many times, is the best drive line for all-wheel drive in Assetto Corsa, period. There's nothing that even rivals it. It's very adjustable to which set of wheels pull the most. You can have more front-wheel drive, more rear-wheel drive, whatever you particularly need. But we will go to the farthest reaches of this free roam map so you can see it today. It's I've added, I'm only guessing because I don't have any real estimate of how much I have added as far as actual land, but I would say it is, I wouldn't say it's half or one half more. It might be no, it might be one half more the size that it originally started out as. But what you'll notice right now, we're seamlessly and wonderfully driving on a highway that before you would have fallen straight through, and in order to protect you from that, the developers were kind enough to put barriers there so you wouldn't do that. It's a kind of a game changer when you're going along, you fall through the map into oblivion. And the same thing if you went off on the road. You want to go off on the grass, you can go off on the grass. And I didn't put penalties for friction if you go off on the grass. In other words, you go off on the grass and it gets difficult for the vehicle to go. I left it just the same way as it is for the highway. If you want that different, then that can be adjusted at another time. But for right now, I am so excited to share this with you. It is really, really, really an amazing place. And it's kind of, well, there's no real danger in here. I mean, no animals are going to attack you. It's, you know, well, maybe that little guy back there, that little mascot. I can't believe I've ever found that photograph. I don't know if that's a real creature or not, but he is the most adorable little son of a bitch I ever saw. But I'll tell you, if he bit you, man, you would be absolutely bit. So you will notice these vending operations. We made 7 different skins for 7 different ones with different things in them, and they're not all populated yet. That's something I do want to do I mean, some of them have people in them, but it is. Let me put it to you this way: this program that I'm using is one wonky bastard. I mean, I am able to use it, but it is a vicious, nasty uh, program to operate. It does work, as you can see, but it is not fun. Of all the editors I've ever used for uh, building tracks and modifying places like in Arma 2, the Arma 2 editor is fabulous. The Arma 2 3D editor is absolutely amazing. This thing, this will get the job done, but it will take you 50 times the length of time in order to do it. And there will be many, many screw-ups along the way. Not only because of driver or my error, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it doesn't give you the options to do things properly. It's very, very difficult to operate. In other words, if you wanted to simply turn an object, you have to use yaw, and that can literally take the whatever object was completely out of the map, out into the distance, in a huge, huge arc that you can't even see it anymore, and then you bring it back in. It could take you 20 minutes just to try to turn something that you could have done in 30 seconds or less. But with that aside, I did the footwork for you, I did the homework for you. So here is the reveal of this fabulous, fabulous free roam track that you will have, honestly, many, many, many hours of enjoyment. And of course you can still race on it. It has all the race tracks but everything, every bell and whistle that the reboot team put into this, it still has. The only thing it doesn't have is the barriers, and the invisible walls have been modified so that you won't break your neck when you think you can go somewhere and you can't. I haven't taken all of them off. There's places you can't drive, there's places that you can. But like these little back alleyways, you can drive the back alleyways. You go, as I said, go off on the lawn if you want to go off on the lawn. And you can, look at that. Look at that mountain. That must be a church up there. Well, we're going to get up to that church as the sun comes up. The day is dawning, and we're going to have a great time. I am, as I said, with the pissing, moaning aside, I am so excited to share this with you. And I don't really want to take you all the way down there just yet. We'll just come right across. Well, let's go back this way. See how agile and nimble this little cart is? And I don't get paid or sponsored by track.Ir in any way, shape, or form. They don't even know I exist, other than that I bought this program many years ago, and it was very, very reasonable. I bought it for Arma 2. I think a fellow named Dyslexy. Was it Dyslexy? I may be wrong, but it was a long time ago. He did a video on it for Arma 2, and it was a game changer for him, and man, it is. But boy, what it does for Assetto Corsa. It could have been made for Assetto Corsa. It is absolutely spectacular. If you want to just turn your head naturally, I still don't know how I still am looking at the television, because my mind thinks literally that I just turned my head and saw things at the side of me. It's fabulous. But enough of that. Take a look at this place. I wanted to take you here at nighttime so you can see the lights in the windows. That's the reboot team's fabulous work. And you can see we've added a few things here and there. Maggie's Weed Shop. I spent quite a bit of time redoing some of the things, like Winter's Edge Recording Studio. I hear music now. Let's go see what the music's all about. I would take a road less traveled. I don't know if I can get back out on the road this way yet. I just did that wild hair of the ass idea. I'll have to open that one up. We could drive through it, but it does kind of monkey with the immersion. So there's possibilities. You could have a absolute wonderful time here. And, well, as you'll notice, all the stationary signs have been changed. I've had a wonderful time putting my own personality into it. Save Social Security. Someday you'll be an old fuck too. Proudly sponsored by, well, it's called Six Faggots. It must come from over in England or somewhere. That's sausages, actually, and I don't know why they named it Six Faggots, but that was an honest to God, real live thing you could buy at the stores, Six Faggots. And I'm going to leave that alone because I don't want to get in trouble. Obviously, somebody has hijacked the name faggot. It used to be just little chips of wood. Enough said. I don't want to catch hell. I know. I know where you go. Vagina lube. Don't leave home without it. I didn't want. That song was so amazing.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the street for Overcork.
Hit it anyway. All right, back on our journey. Well, that was an emotional experience. I was listening to words of that song, and some bitch got me crying. It's a bizarre thing. Oh, you get old, things change. But there is grace for the humble. I got to tell you, this is honest to God true. Since I bought the new MacBook Pro, I was not able to get the email to work at all. There was a funny thing that even the they couldn't help me. It's Spectrum. They tried probably 14 times. Apple tried probably 13 or 14 times. And then yesterday I got an executive at Apple, and they helped me find the problem with my email. So now I've got email. Now I can put this video up on YouTube. I can do things that I need to do. And the wonderful woman's name was Grace. And I just looked up and I said, there is yet grace for the humble. The he humble, where's the T? I missed a typo. Oh well. And we got some, you could wander around and find these different things if you want to. And I think if you looked at it this way, you can't. All right, come along with me. Nice stutter. As the day is dawning here in Bannoch Brea, you are seeing things that you have never seen before, and we're going to go places that you've never been before. Now Jody, he was a great help, as he always is, in helping me figure some of these things out that had me totally buffaloed. And to be able to drive up this and get onto the highway was one of them. So I noticed this little trail when I was building, adding on to the wonderful Reboot team's fabulous track, and I wanted to be able to drive on it and sneak up there, and all kinds of ideas came to me. A police chase, and you take the road less traveled, but you're going to have a tiny little vehicle like this or a motorcycle or something in order to do it. I don't think a regular car. I honestly don't know if a regular car is going to be worth that much as far as the free roam goes. Maybe a Ford F-250 pickup truck or a Land Cruiser or something might be. But I'm telling you right now, I don't think that I could enjoy it more with any of that, but I'm going to try, than I am with this little cart. Now, these little carts have been around for a long, long time, as long as I've ever, started with Assetto Corsa. And Squonkie got a hold of them in his early days when he was just a young infant, and he kind of cut his teeth on working on these. And over the years, we have developed them into quite a few different models. One with a 6-cylinder, one with a 12-cylinder. This has got a little 2-cylinder, but it's got twin turbo. And it's just a fabulous, fabulous little vehicle. And couple that with a track.IR and surround sound and your Logitech wheel or whatever wheel you choose, and you've got yourself something to really enjoy. This is a delight. And be careful of the bushes. You don't want a face full of, well, maybe you do. Then enough said. I've tried to stay away from the risque talk, but I was brought up in a household where risque was the way you had fun and laughed, and somebody come up with a witty saying, and then somebody come up with a wittier saying, and you'd be laughing and having a wonderful time, and it kind of broke the doldrums of being filthy poor. Filthy poor. I would say that. But anyway, this is our journey, and I think you're going to love it. Well, let's get started. I know, but humble, we haven't gone around the whole track yet. Amazing, isn't it? That's okay. Let's go right between these folks, and we'll get our journey beginning. Now, this is a preamble that I've just wasted your 20 minutes of time farting around with, but come along here. I had a beautiful video done for you yesterday. It was fabulous, and nothing recorded. Oh, golly. Everything is getting new routers, well, you name it, it's new. And what comes with new? Changes. And what comes with changes? Struggling to learn the changes. You just get it down pat, and then they change it, and then you don't know what you're doing. But look at this one. Corn Pop's hairy-ass turkey legs. What? Remember Corn Pop? He was somebody. He was a hero of Mr. Biden. I don't know. Maybe that's what they called him years ago, Corn Pop. I don't even want to take a guess on what he might be popping with his corn, but at any rate, Corn Pop. That's Pedo Joe's buddy. You're right, Kimosabe. Yep, old Pedo Joe. I am not sorry to see that guy gone. He tormented the shit out of me with his creepy looking face. He was a creep. I just didn't like the guy at all. I don't think I ever will like him. I don't wish him any evil, but I don't like the son of a bitch. Yes, you can climb to your heart's content. I have found that 30% turbo is perfect for climbing these hills. Wow. That is impressive to turn your head around while you're driving forward and watch as things go that way. Now, on your TV, after YouTube crushes this down, it may look a little dark. I don't know. I hope not. It looks a little dark for me right now, and that is no indication that it is for you, but from what I remember, back when I made a YouTube video 2-3 weeks ago, it did. But come on, the weather's changing. I want to show you the vistas that we have now. And to let you know, whoa, that's a perfect example. Don't just go hauling ass across the tundra, because it is a treacherous place in many respects, in that the lawn is tall and you won't see these changes in the ground if you're going fast, and you will be game over real fast. But pretty much everywhere that you see, if you're creeping along gently and nice, you will be able to go. I believe that every place that I have fallen through has been fixed. I'm not telling you 100%, because when you work on something endlessly, I mean 24 hours some days, literally, you don't, if you've seen so much of it so much at a time, you don't remember what is what and what ain't what. But we're going to come on over this way. I didn't do this on the video, which would have been perfect. It was a really good video too, but we're doing this one to make up for it. And I can see that my indicators are telling me that we are definitely recording. So this is a plus. And sorry for the ramble, guys. I just should be quiet. We should have some nice music or something, real pretty music to do this. But this half-assed video is better than no-assed video. Now, you would say, can we climb up on here? Well, if we're in first gear, we approach this. Yes, we can. With this little vehicle, yes, we can climb up on here. Now, 3 days ago, you would have driven right straight through this. You would not have been able to climb up on here. Now, let's see if we can just go this way and then back the other way. And you need a vehicle with it. I'm going to give you this vehicle. I've offered it time and time again before, but really, when I give you this map to enjoy for perfectly free, I got it for free, and the work I've done on it is donated to you so that you can have fun with it. Wow, the weather's changing. I better get my... Wow, it's raining too. You know, I guess Scotland has weather like this from time to time. I've never been there, but if it looks anything like this, I would be overjoyed. I hope is it Scotland or Ireland? Give me a little slack, because being an American, I barely know my own friggin' country, and it hasn't looked anything like what I remembered for the last 4 years. So hopefully things will change. Now see, you wouldn't want to get caught down in there. The chances of getting beyond it, there are some, but it would be a risky endeavor, I would have to say, for sure. So let's get away from the road less traveled and scoot over this way. What's that thing? Wow, spooky. It's a big tree. Now, see what I mean? Now, obviously, and I've done this on purpose to give us the bad weather. You can't see worth a shit. I don't want to give all of this up in this video. I want you to be able to find things on your own. I want the Easter eggs or things that you find as you travel the backwoods of this operation on your own. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I do want to show you how amazingly huge this free roam is. I do believe that somebody at some point is going to do the complete outer circumference of this map. I haven't done it yet. Well, one, because I've been working on it endlessly. There's no time to really play. You're just constantly working. And it's work, but it's not laborious work because you love what you're doing. It's the problems that you overcome doing the work that take the time. So really, for me, actually, what we're doing right now, I don't think I've been on this particular part of the track since I added the new piece to it. So do you think you would like to go up the side of this mountain? That is mighty, mighty steep. I do not know if we could do it. And I don't want it to be game over and we start from scratch, because I would lose all this jabbering that I've done. I think we could do it. Case in point, if it has flowers, you probably can drive on it. We don't seem happy, but we're doing it. What happens if we fall down there? I think we'll survive. Now, don't mind me. I do talk to myself constantly because you need somebody to talk to, and since there's nobody here but me, I talk to God too. And does answer in most amazing ways. And we'll leave that alone. But in any event, it's a help to me to not be constantly alone. I don't mind being alone. I've done it most all my life, one form or another. But it does make you kind of stand out in a crowd. So don't be mean to people who talk to themselves. Now, if they start arguing and beating the shit out of themselves, they got a problem. But other than that, you're probably good to go. Check this. Now, I don't know if you would be thinking, well, why in the hell would I want to climb all over here like this? This wouldn't be fun at all. Well, you played Red Dead Redemption. You go anywhere you want to on a horse. And you had a ball doing it, I would assume. I know I did. I think Single Racer may still be doing it. God bless him. That is a wonderful title, by the way. And the graphics are outstanding, and the people are believable. And I don't have a downside to it. I thought it was friggin' phenomenal. But all these things take time to do. See what I mean? If you were going fast, that would not be an easy experience at all. Wait a minute, look. That tree. That's that big tree, isn't it? How the hell did I get turned around? I wonder if we have a compass. I'll have to look online and see if we get a compass. I think we need to go to that big tree, and we just came a hell of a long ways from doing that. Boy, it is a wonderful thing to have controls with a clutch, because you can disengage or engage the transmission just as you would in the real life. And there's a time and a place that disengaging the transmission is a true blessing, and there's a time, like if I took it off, we're just going to freewheel. Now, if you're still with me, I hope you are, stick around, because the weather's going to change. You're going to get to really pretty vistas. Hopefully we can make it to the church by sundown like I did yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. The sunset was gorgeous. I was jumping up and down, happy to do the video, only to find out it didn't record at all. Yes, the NVIDIA program, they updated everything on it so nothing looks the same as it did before, or very few things. Instead of the happy little green lights that I could tell, and they didn't show up in the video, now I got little white buggers, and God only knows they may be, you're maybe watching them too, and they suck. It breaks the immersion, but onward we go. As I tell you, the weather will change. We'll go to a hurricane, and then it'll come out the other side. You'll be able to tell when it does that, when the wind is blowing like a son of a gun and the grasses are really, really moving. But again, the reason that we have this dark, overcast sky is because I'm sure you'll want the weather to be perfect, and then you'll really see the place in all of its beauty. There's that tree. Wow, we're on the far reaches of this rascal. Be careful, be careful. Oh yes, that's game over. When I said at the far reaches, I had no idea how accurate I was going to be. We are literally at the edge of the map. We would fall off and go to our death. And I'm not going to even try to go around that side. Okay, well, I told you I'd take you to the far expanses. We are at one of the edges right now, which would have been just air a month ago. Oh, I love the taste of coffee. Thank God it's legal and it's not a sin. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I haven't even been able to get comments on my channel, so maybe when I get there this morning there'll be some. I do so look forward to hearing your comments. I really do. It's not just clickbait to try to grow the channel. It's growing a little wee bit here and there, and that's fine. I don't need it to go huge, because how the hell would I keep track of everything? I'm busy enough right now trying to be a developer of the remods and then to produce the videos, and I haven't played my guitar in a week and a half, and that, if you don't stay with it, as Liberace said, if I don't play my music every single day, I notice a difference, and if I slip 2 days, you will notice the difference. And then some lady said, oh, Liberace, how do you play with those huge rings on? Wonderfully, my dear. Yeah, he was a cool guy, honestly. I don't know much about him, but I know he was an incredible entertainer, and what a musician he was. And he had a flair for flamboyant dress, and I mean, he dressed in a way that he's the only one other than Elvis that did. I'm probably Elvis got the idea from Liberace. I don't know if Liberace had any ideas about Elvis, but I think, you know, as entertainers back in the day, they probably would have gotten along just fine. Some of you may be way too young to even know who Liberace is. So do a Google search and check them out. The costumes, well, I don't say costumes, the uniforms probably would be better. The show uniforms that he wore could cost over $1 million. They were just studded with real life diamonds, and the guy was a trip. Now, are we at the edge here, or is there more down beyond it that we can't see because of the fog? As they say, onward through the fog, humble. But we're gonna go this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, the day is dawning, and soon it'll be nicer and you'll see happy things. I've got to really kind of step on it, because I'm sure that the day is progressing in Assetto Corsa. I've got it set, I think, to 20 or 30 times. to go through a full day-night cycle. And if we're going to make it to the church, I've got to not monkey. I can't monkey around. This is, I would say, the perfect vehicle so far to do what I'm doing. It fills the bill 100%. It's faster, it's way faster than you can drive it. Let's put it that way. We did a test run with these Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Squonkie came up with that idea. Humble, you think you could outrun the Tyrannosaurus Rexes? What the hell kind of an idea is that? What do you want me to get eaten, Squonk? No, Humble. I just want you to see if you can do it. What the fuck? I'm telling you what. I talk about immersion. When you are driving a little craft like this, you see them big ass feet coming after you, and they do 124 miles an hour, the sons of bitches. So Squonkie had to put an extra chip into this son of a gun, and man, I'm telling you what. It is faster than you can drive safely, because at full bore you might catch a friggin' wheelie and you're doing 100 and something, and that's a pretty tough thing to handle, especially with these stomping ass feet right on your ass. I'll tell you, I was freaked out. If we have a chance, I may show you what that's like in this reveal, or we may save that for another day, because I know this is going to be over an hour video anyway. There's no way I can show you this stuff and blab on endlessly like I am, but and no, we're not going around and around and around the same place. Every bit of land that we've covered right now is not the same land we were on. Even if we come to that place with a tree, we're not in exactly the same place where I haven't showed you the tree yet. I showed it to you yesterday in the video that you'll never see because it didn't record. This is kind of stuff that grabs you. But, you know, as my brother told me, get over it. I used to hate it when he said that, but I've come to the fact that he was right. He was an amazing brother. Yep, I miss him. It's a shame there was so many years difference in on our age. Well, this one ain't gonna work good, is it? He was 17 and my sister was 15 when I was born. So I kind of came along as an add-on to the family. In some respects, they kind of liked me for a while. But then I started to, you know, as little kids do, they win the hearts of their parents, and then the parents have got to raise the little child, and these two adolescents are out doing their thing, and all of a sudden they got jealous of me. It wasn't my fault. Shit, I didn't come along on, I mean, I didn't arrive on my own. I was, I guess, sent here by God to be part of this family. Whatever the deal. Things didn't always go that smooth between us all. They did for a while. And they did again later on in life. Yeah, the weather will start to change here in a minute. Even though I have a rough idea of where I'm going, and I will be really delighted to see that church in the distance, I think we are getting close to the area, but this fog, which I stupidly added to the game right now is really making it difficult to know where the hell I am. But I'm telling you right now, this is different area than we were just on. When old Humboldt goes apeshit is exactly what I go. Now, there's no way we're going to climb the face of that. That's for sure. Let's get inland a little bit. I'm trying to, I'll be honest with you, I'm friggin' lost. Thank God not lost eternally, but I don't know where the hell I am right now. You always want to take higher ground unless it's a thunderstorm, and you're probably screwed, but I just internally think that this is going to bring me to where I want to go, but I could be exceedingly wrong. I don't know. I think we will make it. I do. But I don't know exactly why it is that people, when they're lost, drive faster. You don't know where you're going anyway, so you're in a hurry to continue going nowhere, I guess. I don't know. I do believe that if we go this way, well, we'll go off the map. No. That we will go to the heart of Bannoch Brea. Remember, this is really a track that you remember. This isn't something brand new. Well, it is new. But and some of these mountains were shaped by me. All right, good. There's the big tree. Okay, we're back on track. And I apologize, we were on some of the acreage that we went on, but we were on a far side of it where we had not been before. And the weather's changing, and I'm talking up a storm because of the coffee. And I'm so glad that I healed after that friggin' ailment that I had. I'll share something that's very important to you. You know, suppose you're driving down the road at 65, 70 miles an hour, and lo and behold, you were in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. Oops! The police pull you over, and they put you in the back of the car. And they tell you, whatever you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. Your lawyer would say, shut your mouth and don't say a word. Nothing. Zero. Never claim that you were guilty. Keep your mouth shut. All right? Now, why would I tell you that when we're on a free roam map? Because I'll tell you this. Many times when a sickness or an ailment or a disease attacks your body, you have a tendency to call it your disease or your ailment. The devil, being the prosecuting attorney of angels that he is, will take your words, and since you just claimed that disease or ailment, now you're going to have a really hard time getting rid of it. Believe it, it's the truth. Everything was formed by words, and your words are extremely important, more so than you would ever believe, until you find out that yes, it is true, and then now you can start to use your words to go forward in life rather than constantly tripping over the same thing and never knowing why. So basically, if they say you've got diabetes, never, ever, ever claim it. Don't say, this is my diabetes. No, it is not your diabetes. It's symptoms that have been defeated by Jesus Christ that have attacked your body because you didn't know how to fight it. All right? But I've 14 generations of my descendants, because 14 generations of your descendants had no idea what they were doing as far as words. When you find out how powerful words are, you will say, I rebuke this diabetes symptoms that have attacked my body illegally in the name of Jesus Christ. I take full authority over my body, and you will not have diabetes. You will not have cancer ever, ever, ever. And you won't. But you need to exercise your authority if you are a believer. If you don't know Jesus Christ, you have not the authority yet because you're not on a payroll, so to speak. So, yonder, Spriggett, I see the church. Okay, come on around here. This is my house with a view. And you won't be mowing a lot of lawn in the front, that's for sure. Although we are mowing the lawn with our little vehicle. Take a look at this big tree. Now, here, I'll give 50 attaboys to anybody who can tell me where I got that tree. What map did I salvage that tree out of? Whoa, 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 whoa. Up, right through the map. Shit. All right. That's precisely what I didn't want to do. Sharp angles like that can cause you to fall through the map, even though you wouldn't normally fall through the map. All right, so what do we do with a foobar like this, Humble? Well, we go to Restart Mission, and I'm going to change the weather for you, so, well, as soon as I do this. All right, enough monkey business with the weather. Bad weather, no, we're going to have good weather. Thunderstorms, no, we'll have it nice. Hurricanes, no, we'll have it windy. And what time is it now? Let's go to here and get going here. Now all right, since this really did pretty well put a kibosh to what I wanted to do with you, but you know, in a good way, it's nice that it happened, so you can see that, yes, you can fall through the map, and no, it's not Humble's fault. It's those sharp angles. Look at the water. And look at Squonkie's little place. This is his main place of operation where he works on cars. We have this nice little ramp that you can climb right up on it. Diagnostics. Other equipment is ordered on Amazon but isn't here yet. I back up. I'm having trouble with the reverse on this. I think I beat the shit out of the shift lever too many times, being overzealous. But what we got is, remember Single Racer, that guy that used to make videos? Single Racer from Australia. The world acclaimed advanced driving school, slow in, fast out, bringing you to the finish line first. And Squonkie biting our mascot's, well, that's our secretary, that's Gloria, biting her right in that gorgeous ass that she has. I'm going to leave my thoughts alone right now because my mind has wandered. Now, we found a way to use marijuana properly. They grind it up and they put it in the fuel. So that as you drive down the road, the fumes of your vehicle cause other people to go to McDonald's. And yes, we did pass our U.S. citizenship test. And I've got reason to believe so. Your chances are 0 to none if you're thinking of breaking in. Now, you say, Humble, why in the world would you have this beast on here? Why would I have that beast on here? Because you can race against them. And I don't know if you can beat them. I know I got my ass kicked every single time I tried, and I really tried. I wasn't kidding. I was trying to win. But those sons of bitches, they don't slip on the corners and they don't pull wheelies. They just boom, 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 down the freaking road they go. Now, you will find filthy language in here from time to time, like adult characters want white pussy, and why is Captain Crunch looking down at my whatever. But I found finger contact increases risk of ED by 16%. Now, these are meant to be humorous. They're not meant to be offensive, so put your humorous cap on when you're looking at this stuff and laugh instead of going, oh my God, I'm triggered. Oh, I've got to go to my safe space. He's an asshole. No, don't do that. That's ridiculous. Squonkie's Automotive, dream the impossible dream. Now, for me to have my head of hair back and have Christina sitting on my lap again, and she did look like that too, I'll tell you, when I was young. Woo-hoo! But I was only 22. My God, I looked like Tarzan with long blonde hair. Friggin' awesome body. Yeah, beautiful 900 Kawasaki. Yeah, Yeah, you better believe it. I've lived a wonderful life. I'm not bitching about anything. Sure, some of it's been hard, but you know what? I think it takes something like that to build some character. Speaking of building character, take a look at this Squonkie high test American gas. Liberty for us by Elon Musk. Yeah, God bless you, Elon. Instead of fighting with these people, why don't we make America great again and stop this bullshit? You have no idea how close we were to being totally bankrupt and losing our economy completely. So I think we should stand united. Stop fighting with the other rulers of the countries. My God, I'm not into the one world order, but let's not nuke each other, please. Let's get along. Let's get along. There was my motorcycle right there. I had prayed for one of those, and when it was $1,600 used, and it was all the show chrome. Yeah, I did 135 miles an hour on it at one time, and it would have gone faster if I didn't have rag tires and no money. So come along with me. We'll finish this up. We've got probably another half an hour at least, and then I can get this video up to you. So anyway, guys, it's my privilege, and I'm so thrilled to finally be able to share this with you, and I think I will. I hope I don't catch hell. If I do, I'll take the video down or the link. If for some reason the reboot team doesn't appreciate my sense of humor or what I've been able to accomplish with the 3D editor, as wonky as the dirty bastard is, then I'll take the link down. And I'm not doing this to say that I've created a map. I've increased some of this to have fun on, and so you can go and enjoy yourself. That's all it is all about. Not about how wonderful Humble is. No, it's not. It's pathetic, actually, how long it took me to do this. Yay, good morning, guys. And you can talk to the animals if you want to. And as you'll notice, I'm moving over. Wild caught snapper. See, this is the kind of fun I hope you find humorous. Now, actually, red snapper down in Florida is delicious. It's a kind of fish, and they do have teeth like little Squonkie did. So come on down here. You've never been down here before because you were never allowed to go down here before. Now, would I like to continue developing this, and will there be updates as the days go on? It's possible, but right now I'm burnt to a crisp on working on this. I've done it for 3 weeks. I'd like to put some palm trees here and there, but you don't want to break the actual style of this course. You don't want to just put everything in. You know, if it's a roast beef, don't put scallops on it. You know, scallops are nice, but roast beef alone is plenty. You don't need scallops or oysters or snails or some bullshit. Just eat the friggin' nice roast beef and be thrilled. Now, look at the size of that sumbitch. And if you can guess where I got that sucker, you're doing oh, this might be a reveal. Where are we? At the old Smoking Indian, yay! You better put that shit away there, Spark. I mean, cancer is not fun, and you shouldn't monkey with reality. All right, what do we do if we go down here? You think we'll fall through the map? Now, what did we learn about sharp angles? Do not have sharp angles, or you're in trouble. And yes, if you touch this huge mountain, it will attack you and throw your ass back to the ranch. You could climb it if it was possible. Are you shitting me? Do you have any idea how steep that's? Yes, you do. Look at the steepness. God, it's almost straight up and down. In Maine, I think, not Maine, but Whiteface Mountain, I believe years ago, I attempted to ski down something like that, stoned. Oh my God, 60 below zero. You had to wear a face mask or you would freeze to death. And yes, you can, if you're gentle, climb out onto the water and you can drive down the water. Nice stutter. I don't know why it does that. Put it in the comments if you know how or why. But you have to be careful of these waves because they will upset you. And you don't want to hit the rock. But you can come back out on the lake if you time the timing of these waves. These are real waves. I don't know how in the world they did it, but it's really cool. %100 turbo. Whoa! Well, what the fuck? That was a riot. Fucking flames and shit. All right, now I wanted to share that with you. Yes, it is strange to have a go-kart that doubles as a jet ski, but what the hell? Oh, we never made the church. All right, we're going to the church and then we're going home. And I'll make the video for you. Whoever stayed this long got to see the beautiful weather and got to see that this also doubles as a jet ski. And I wish we could go fishing. Oh, look at our shadow. Look at that shit. Look down in the water. Oh, you got to be careful. If it upsets us, we will not be able to continue. No, take it down to 30%. 100 right now would be a shame to do. But now we got to find a way out back onto the road. And not all these guardrails are passable. You'll chip your teeth for sure. Some of them you could... Hey, we're up here with the little animals. What's up, guys? Aren't they awesome? Hello, guys. Are they saying good morning, humble? You know, keep two things you don't ever want to lose in life. Your sense of humor and your ability to have an imagination. Those two things are so important if you want to be happy. If you want to bum out, and nobody wants to bum out, but if you are bumming out, it's because you've lost hope in any future and because you don't believe that you could ever enjoy life again. I know that's where I was last year, and I almost died. It was killing me. Thank God the Lord turned things around, because I don't think I would have survived. I really don't think so. Not the way I was going. I was having a real hard time. I was so sick of the insanity that was passed off as reality, I just couldn't deal with it anymore. But the Lord does say in the Bible, I'll never give you anything greater than you can endure. And I believe we can go through this. Are you ready? And we did. Okay. All right. Onward to the church. Yes, it's a long video, but you can always stop anytime you want to. Well, or not. You can run stop signs if you'd like. But see how much fun it is? We're going right there. No monkey business. This sucker rips. I'm telling you right now. It's a handful, but it's a nice handful. And we'll leave that alone too. Yeah, that Lady Grace from Apple yesterday. What an amazing woman. Oh my God. Brilliant. Total, just exceedingly brilliant woman. And so nice to me. Oh my God, she was a wonderful, wonderful person. If I ever get a chance to write a comment about her, she was outstanding. Sorry, guys. All right, right up the hill we go. Ready? Remember about the angles. Sharp angles, you'll cut through the map. You'll need to have oblique angles, and then I think that's the right word, and then you'll be okay. Once we get to the church, we'll end the video. But just because I know it's directly ahead of me doesn't mean that that's the way I can get to it. I might get to it that way and find it an impassable rock wall that I can't get up. It's gambling, I'll tell you. I told you this is a great little look at this. And you know what? You're not going to miss out on seeing this at sunset, because I'll turn the friggin' thing there on purpose. Oh, do you think we can do it? Oh, don't get a wheelie. Don't get a wheelie. Go easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, humble, easy. Ay, 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 ay. The tires will do the talking, or your ass will do the walking. What do you think, guys? It's fucking beautiful, isn't it? Hey, any of you guys like DayZ? I'm sure you do, and you love building, crafting houses and making little towns and shit. You got a lot of territory here if you can find a way to get a 3D editor to be able to build stuff in Assetto Corsa. You could put a town here and, you know, Wild West or whatever you want to do. I'd like to put some palm trees in, but the truth of the matter is they don't go with this type of environment. So I'm going to keep this native Scotland or Ireland. I'm not sure which it is. Again, I'm ignorant, and I just don't know. I know that they're two different places, but I don't know the geography of them, as I've never been there. And I'm sorry I seem to be in a hurry, but it's one of the most beautiful spring days here in New York. It's going to go up maybe up to 62 degrees, and there's no bugs, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The worst of the winter may be behind us. We could still get a killer snowstorm or blizzard or whatever. Welcome to New York. But I don't want to miss out on being outside. So while the video is rendering and going up to YouTube, and it should be a lot quicker, this whole fiasco started. I put a 17-minute video up on YouTube, and it took 2.5 hours to render. Are you shitting me? And then I found out that my connection speed was only 100 megafucks per Yangler, or whatever the fuck they're called. You know, it sucked. I had Cat 5 cable, and so I got Cat 6. It goes to 400 megafucks, and you're in good shape. Don't let Joe Biden sniff your children without a mask on. I wouldn't let the motherfucker sniff my child under any circumstances. You find out what he should have found out a long time ago. But here we are, and we're going to do this. But I don't have children, so he can sniff till his heart's content. If he's a sniffer, sniff. That's what you're into. Why should I take your ability to sniff away from you? You have free will. Sniff like a son of a bitch. I don't know if I'd want the smell of children on me. This just creeps my ass out. I don't know. So let's go to evening and sunset. Or get to sunset. Oh, look at the sky. Okay, let's get a little closer to sunset. I can maybe wiggle it a wee bit here. We are just a wee bit. Oh, ho, now we got something. All right, check this. I don't know how to get rid of that. Hold E to exit car. That is a, well, we can try it and see what happens. All right, we got rid of that. Isn't he a cute little guy? All right, check it out, guys. This will be the screenshot that you see for the video. Well, that's it from Humble, and I will just check in the next day or so to make sure that there's no errors that we don't really want in the map. And then maybe another short video of a race with those Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and I'll give you the map to enjoy with this kart. And just want you to know I do appreciate every one of you, and I do pray for you. Honest to God, I do. I sit down, I kneel on the floor, and I pray for you as my subscribers and my friends. We should do that for one another, and it makes a big difference too. So God bless you. As the sun is setting in the western sky here in, oh, look at the God rays coming. Hang on, we got to, oh, check out the God rays. Where's that? Oh, we got to get one. Yes. Look at this. That's it. The day's dwindling, guys. Dwindling like a mother. I got another one. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Awesome. Awesome. Don't you love Assetto Corsa? I mean, honest to God, don't you love it? Wait a minute, don't we have that little... Oh, wait, not in my truck or vehicle. Let me go in here. You got to be looking right at it, and then you can get in there. Isn't there an AC logo somewhere in here that I could put on this? It seems like I've seen one somewhere. Is it at the bottom? I'll cut this out, but I gotta see if I think there is one somewhere where you can have the AC. Ah, right there. There we go. And wait, it's dwindling mother. Hey, hang on. Bear with me. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. All right. Okay, here we go. Hey, it got rid of that creepy little thing. All right, let's see. Here we go. Will we do a screenshot? Yes. That might have shit the bed while I screenshotted, but we'll see. All right, guys. That's it from Humble. God bless you. And I'll hear from you when I get a chance. Bye-bye now.